about. You're Birdman.
What's up, everybody? I just saw Birdman and it blew my mind. It was so good. Like, this movie is off the charts on like every level. Oh my gosh, it's fantastic. The acting, the writing, the cinematography, everything. The directing, oh my gosh, it is just off the scale good. Without a doubt, the best element of this movie though is the writing, because the dialogue and the story is just so on the nose. Like, it is just so great. Like, this is the perfect blend. This is kind of an indie art house movie, you know, it's kind of artsy fartsy, but it's also there's also a very solid story in there too. And when you combine those, you get an amazing movie. And this movie is the perfect blend of like experimental, like artsy stuff, and then like solid, grounded, like real emotion and character. And they just blend together. He just weaves them together so good. Alejandro Iñárritu, I think is how you pronounce his name. This man is a genius in my mind. I liked his previous movies. I've seen like 21, he directed 21 Grams and Babel, and one other one that's in Spanish, which I haven't seen. But oh my gosh, this movie is better than all those movies, without a doubt. This is his best movie. The cinematography, this movie looks like one shot. It's obviously not, and there's a few cuts where you can definitely tell, like, okay, well that was a cut right there. But just the fact that like the story is written in such a way that it can seem like it's made with just one camera, that in and of itself is like a breakthrough and genius writing in my mind. Michael Keaton is so spot on. Now, Edward Norton, a lot of people, you know, feel like Edward Norton really stole the show, but I mean, his character was just written that way. Now, granted, he gives an excellent performance. Emma Stone is also fantastic. Everybody, that one lady from The Office, Michael Scott's girlfriend from The Office, is in this movie. I didn't know that she was in this, but she's pretty good. But no, Michael Keaton is by far the standout in this movie. He is holding it down, and you can see every single emotion on his face just so perfectly, and the subtlety that he plays this role with is fantastic. Now, this movie, it is very experimental. It starts out with a really strong narrative, and you really feel like the story is moving. But then, like, as Michael Keaton starts to lose his mind, the movie starts to get more and more just unravels in a way. Not in a bad way though, I'm talking about in a good way, like intentionally. It starts to unravel and it gets more and more artsy and stuff, but oh gosh, it blends together so well, all these elements. Oh, the score was fantastic. I heard it was like improvised percussion, and it's like mostly drums, and which is just fantastic. Acting, the writing, the cinematography, the directing, all off the scale. I'm giving this movie a 9.5 out of 10. This may be the best movie I've seen all year. I thought it was Nightcrawler, but this movie is just so great. I mean, this man is a genius. This movie, it's kind of early to call it, but I'm gonna say, like, I'm feeling that this movie is a masterpiece of cinema. And I think people are going to be talking about this movie for a very, very long time. So it's definitely not for everybody. And like I said, it is pretty artsy. But if you're into, like, you know, kind of more experimental film making and sort of, you know, actor-driven movies and stuff like that, like really plot-driven movies and stuff, this is good. It's a drama first. It's really just a drama. It's a solid drama, but it is so well written. There's lots of insights in this movie, like the dialogue. There's lots of really good insights into like Hollywood and the industry and stuff. And so if you follow like the news, like movie news and stuff, I think you're really gonna like this movie. It's very funny. The comedy is a little bit subtle, but like, you know, if you're paying attention, there will be some very big laughs, like very funny stuff. So yeah, if this movie looks at all interesting to you, definitely go check it out. Even if you don't necessarily like the movie, I think you will still be impressed by the acting, the writing, and the cinematography. I think you will still be impressed by just the risks that they take and what they're able to achieve with these, set limitations that they give to themselves. So definitely check this movie out if it looks the slightest bit interesting to you. If you've seen the movie, tell me what you think, and I will see you next time.